welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 Settlement Building. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys two different styles of tree houses, one of which is this right here, which I do on the big tree at Sanctuary Hills, and it is a one living area, one bedroom build, and then the other ones are studios of two different sizes. So just to start off, I really wanted to use these shipping crates. I thought they were really cool, really interesting, and I was thinking of even making some sort of like small city out of them, but I'm not totally sure if I want to do that build or not yet. But for now, I just decided that I was going to try to incorporate it into this build, and I actually love how it turned out, and I think it gave it a lot more character and made it seem a lot more wastelandy. So I love every single one of these DLC items, and this is just another one of the great ones. From there, I just started building up. Don't worry, there won't be anything floating thanks to the bottom miscellaneous section where you can get these really awesome posts and make everything look great. I tried to build tree houses before that workshop came out that had the barn items, and it just honestly there wasn't a way to make it look really good. If we had some sideways posts, that would be really amazing, but up until now, we haven't had anything to just be able to keep things that are in the sky looking like they have a reason to be. So these are super helpful for everything in regards to that. From here, I'm just building up more. I wanted to make sure that I got really high up into the tree, but fair warning, the higher up that you build, the more branches you run into and the more you have to worry about it peeking through walls and things. There are some wall pieces obviously that have lots of holes in them, which makes it a little bit easier to hide it or to make it stick through there if you're really lucky. From here, I decided that I would do this little like porch area on the top, one because I wanted to just fill it out more and make it look a little bit bigger, but I also wanted to put a fence post here because I thought that whoever lived here would definitely be a person who was concerned about their safety, because why else would you live in a tree house in the wasteland, especially get away from other people. So from here, I'm just going to the last floor, which is going to be the bedroom. You'll see in a moment that I kind of just mess with the floor pieces a little bit because I'm just trying to get away from the branches and making sure that it doesn't stick through as much as possible to just give like a really realistic build. After working around the tree, I was able to figure out what I was going to do in regards to space and how big the room was going to be up here. So I wanted to make it so that I could add even more posts to the ground to make it just look really realistic and really like it would actually be able to hold up on a windy day or in a rad storm in the Commonwealth. So from here you can also see that there's some little pieces sticking out of the little twigs and branches. So I chose the wall pieces that either had windows or just had like holes in them so that it looked like it made some sort of sense. I couldn't make every single area look perfect, but I did make it to the point where I was at least happy with it. And I know a lot of people aren't as picky as I am with their builds, so hopefully you guys are okay with it too. I think it looks pretty darn good. So from here, I wanted to just do that second little bedroom area, and this is where it gets very complicated because as you can see up here, the whole thing is branches. So originally I was going to have the stairs on that side over here, and then I realized it would make a lot more sense if the stairs were coming up underneath the branches so that there wasn't as many branches sticking into the house. So the room ended up having to be really, really teeny tiny. But I think it's really perfect for just a bedroom area. Settlers really don't need a lot of space because they don't really do anything. They just kind of walk around and sit on chairs. So if it's big enough to put a couple chairs, it's big enough for a settler party. Since I go for a more like wobbly unfinished look with my builds, oftentimes I find that the shape that I have things makes it impossible for me to put any roof pieces on certain areas. So I never think about it when I'm building, and then at the end I go, oh crud. So for this, it's not totally finished roof. I just stuck a couple of the wooden floor pieces. I know that if you go to the steel section and you use some of those floor pieces, sometimes they work better as roof pieces, which I figured out in the next treehouse that I built, but I didn't know it at this moment in time, so I did not get to completely cover that area. I think it looks fine that way. Just know that like rain and stuff will come through. Obviously it doesn't actually ruin anything. This is the final product of the first treehouse. I just have this nice little opening area here. Probably be a good place to put a desk or something. Kind of reminds me of like the opening area in Covenant. Up here I just have like the little balcony area. Again, like I have so many ideas for decorating, but I just really wanted to show you guys the basic builds for this and add just like a few little decorations so you'd get sort of an idea about what you could do with the build. But there really is a lot of potential with these base models to just like make really crazy, awesome full settlements. So then coming up these stairs, we have another little doorway here, and we have the main living area. So this just has like a table, some stuff to eat with. I also didn't power up the building, but I added some candles around and decorations to the walls. Coming upstairs, I just have like the little bedroom area. Plenty of room for a bedroom. Once you see it with the furniture inside, you can see that this is plenty of room for one person. Could honestly be a place for quite a few people. There you have it. I'm calling the second build a studio design just because there is just one basic big room where everything is, and everything the settler would need for their life has to be in that one area. But I also really do like the way that I have the stairs coming up to this place. I wanted to make sure that this build, since the last one had a very kind of strange and different sort of entrance to the treehouse, I wanted this one to look more like what a treehouse could actually look like. So for this I just made sure that there's the big winding stairs coming up and entering into like the big area and windows all on the outside. So this is more like what you would see or expect from like a kid's treehouse, and this is definitely the place where I would have one of my people live. Adding fence pieces wherever there's a really abrupt ending to a floor piece really makes the settlement come to life. I really like how it always looks, and I think in this one especially with the tree around it, it makes it look really cool. And as you can see, with all the DLC items finally available to us, that was so easy to make. Honestly, this took me like not even 10 minutes. This one was really easy because there isn't a lot of branches coming off of this tree. If there were more, it would have been a little bit more of a hassle to deal with. And this right here, just wanted to show you the little tiny version. These would be great if you wanted to build a treehouse village, or if you just wanted to have lots of places that you could go up high and see around your settlements. So leave a like if you enjoyed the video, leave any comments if you have anything to say about the build, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!